We're back in on our hardcore idiot, and it's a brand new month, which means it's time to open the oyster. And I think the reward value to beat is something above 17k, seeing as that's all we got from last month's oyster. So we will open this and see how much we get this time. Which after that big build up and a drum roll, we get 1.16 million. Okay, well that's a lot better than last month certainly. Well, still no die, but that's the oyster fed for another month, so we'll try again next month. Anyway, it's been a little while since our last episode of Hardcore Idiot, and a few things have changed, which I'll just quickly run you through just now. As you can see on the skilling front, we have actually been very productive, and a lot of our skills are now at least at level 70, with just a few more of them left to get up to that point. We now have an overall combat level of 100, as well as a total skilling level of over 1900. And that is pretty much down to the fact that our combat levels have now also scaled up to the level 70 mark. As you can see, we now have level 72 ranged, which is quite a big step up from what I think our level was during the last episode. And that is because I have spent quite some time again doing some ED3 trash runs, but this time I've got to admit, I've been pretty much carried through them. But here's what happened. I was approached by a rather intriguing new Ironman who wanted to get their skilling levels up and offered to take me through an ED3 run, of which I'm never going to say no, because getting free levels and free loot, you just never say no to that. So the brave Ironman, or Ironwoman as I should probably call them, took me through the ED3 run and pretty much just let me leech the entire time there. She was so deadly with that bow and arrow. I've never seen any skill just as magnificent as hers. She cut through the enemies like they were absolutely nothing, bravely choosing her position so that she could inflict the most damage at the appropriate distance. But thanks to her help, we absolutely melted those enemies and we leveled up like there was no tomorrow. I've never witnessed anyone just as brave as myself, not as handsome actually, but her raw skill and power just absolutely sailed us through. We were unstoppable, mostly thanks to her. But unfortunately, like anything in life, our campaign eventually had to come to an end, but not before scoring an absolute abundance of loot as well as experience from all of the runs, never mind the summoning charms as well that we're going to require to get this damn level for Pref. The only thing I regret from our experience is that I never got her name, so I was never given the chance to thank her properly. But if you ever do see Not Plum kicking about on say twitch.tv/AgathaPlumPlay, then be sure to thank her for me, because she definitely deserves it. So thank you, my little nameless hero. You certainly helped me out getting those levels. And that is the story of how I was able to get those levels. The end. Anyway, all of that was pretty much just a different way of me saying that I have been skilling here in the offline, just trying to get my levels up for the Plague's End quest, which we are still going to require 75 and quite a lot of different skills, but most of them are very doable. The ones in particular which I think I'm going to struggle with are Agility, Herblore, Prayer and Summoning. The rest I'm hoping should be alright getting those levels up, if nothing else just a little bit grindy to do so. But these skills in particular are either very expensive to do or are going to take quite some time to be able to do. So what I'm thinking of doing for today then is to ignore absolutely everything that I was just talking about and go have a look at this new boss instead. And this is actually my very first time just inside Sintistan. Awesome. Hello chaps, what are we up to? Why are we doing superhero poses? Oh, well, this is probably why you're doing those poses. Well, I believe the fight with the Arch-Glacor is 3 deaths for this week, and including 3 deaths for all Ironmen, as well as hardcore Ironmen. Well, at least in normal mode I believe. And I've also seen that the drops can be quite lucrative from the boss as well, so I'm definitely willing to give this a try. Yes, that all looks fine to me, so let's go in and have a look at this boss then. Where is he? There he's there actually. Hello son, level 7000. This is going to go well. Protect from magic maybe. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's still coming actually. I don't think I've got any mechanics for this, maybe apart from these icicles to the side. So this first fight here shouldn't go too bad, I think. It should be fairly standard. Hopefully. Although I'm not really sure what this attack here is doing. Does it always stop at a certain place, or do I need to keep moving? No, I think it does stop at a certain place. I should be fine just remaining here. We're doing some damage to him. Not loads at the moment, but we're at least getting his health down a little bit here. And he doesn't seem to be hurting me too much. Here these come again. I'm guessing this is the only thing that he's going to do in this phase. It's just these icicles, which don't seem to come anywhere near me, so I should be absolutely fine actually. I also managed to get myself the devotion ability, so we're definitely going to take advantage of using it just to kind of protect ourselves here. There we go, just 1 damage. Suck it, Glacor. 2 minutes in and we've got about 15,000 health remaining, so I think we're doing okay here. Well, we're about 2.5 minutes into the fight and he's got about 4,000 health remaining. Let's do a nice wild magic and that might be enough. Very, very close. Oh, actually, there it's there. We got some onyx dust, some spiritweed seeds, and 4 crushed nests. Holy crap. As well as this resonant anima of Wen, and a lot of charms actually. We got 5 crimson charms. Damn, we got all of this on the most basic form, and I actually need to eat food just to pick all this stuff up. Blue charms as well. Another 5 of them. Okay, well, this is definitely going to be a very decent boss to do. I think the resonant anima of Wen is something that we charge up a ring that I don't have because, you know, archaeology. But I'm very pleased with everything else that we got there. In particular this onyx dust. Oh, he's just spun back again. Okay, well, let's just kill him again then. If I could get a lot of summoning charms from him, I would be very, very happy actually, because that is definitely something that's going to cause me a bit of concern trying to get that up to level 75. So just you drop me lots and lots of summoning charms, and if you want to drop me any ingredients as well for it, I would be more than happy with that, son. And I know if I add more mechanics to the fight, my loot will actually get even better as well. So, we'll see what other mechanic we can add, maybe just after this fight here. But we've got 2.5 minutes to beat, and we're about half health already at just under 1.5 minutes. We might be in with a chance to beat our personal record then. I'm also attacking with fire spells at the moment. That just makes sense to me. I don't know if he has a weakness to fire spells or if I would just be better using air spells. And I now see how this icicle mechanic works. It basically depends on where those little things come along on the tracks towards you. This is definitely a nice standard fight. I don't think we're going to beat our personal record sadly, but we got damn close. Actually, we beat our personal record by 2 seconds. That's not bad at all. But why is it throwing all of our drops all over the place? Why is it not just putting it into one thing for us? Water talismans that time. 15 blue charms. Well, until I can get the healing crystal at War's Retreat, I just need to come here to the Kindaran Monastery. But let's head back to War's Retreat, bank up, and see if we can add a new mechanic to him, which I can do here at the top of the screen with our Arch-Glacor setup, and at the moment we have 0 active mechanics. So let's maybe add this first one for Flurry. The Flurry mechanic is now active. Alright then, let's see what this is going to do. Right, you big icicle idiot, let's dance. I'm not sure what the Flurry mechanic is going to do, but I suppose we'll find out in time. This might be something new maybe? Or not. I'm not sure what that was there. Maybe just getting rid of the icicles. It focuses its attacks. Well, this is something new. Of which I'm not really sure what to be looking out for. It's hitting with ranged actually. Should I be protecting range? Maybe. It's still hitting me with ranged. Also, does it have some more hit points? I'm not sure if I remember it having over 100,000 of them. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Now I've gone back to magic. And then range again. Okay, clearly I just need to be paying attention as to what arm he's maybe hitting me with. Is that a range arm? No, that's a magic arm. That's a range arm. No, that was a magic arm. Oh, I've got no idea. That might have been a range arm, so green means range. Maybe green means range. That means magic. Okay, right, I think green means ranged. Which is this attack. Yes. And that's not, so that's magic. Okay. I can maybe try to remember that range. This is almost like just trying to do Jad. This is magic. Definitely doing a bit more damage to me this time, but the drops should be better, I feel. Definitely a tougher fight actually already, and that's just adding one mechanic to this. I'm definitely going through a lot more food and just not protecting the right things at any point. I'm really not sure what this focused attack means. I don't know if that's just the crystals at the side, but he doesn't seem to really be getting anywhere close to me with them whilst he's doing this range stuff. Well, we're definitely not beating any personal record for this one. We have got about 15,000 health remaining. I'm not really paying all that much attention. There we go. And we've got about 12k remaining now. Okay then. I reckon this is going to be about 5 minutes before we get this one down. Overall, a little bit tougher, but at the end of the day, we did get another kill. And we got some Hydrix bolt tips for that one, as well as some Glacier remnants, which I think the Glacier remnants are something that we're going to need to collect just to upgrade to the tier 95 stuff. Not that I'll be getting that anytime soon. Well, I didn't go through a hell of a lot of food there, but I did go through a lot of my prayer. So I'll maybe just do another one kill of this kind of flurry mechanic, and then we can bank out and even try another new mechanic. I'm also not sure if the rewards for that were any better than having 0 mechanics on them, so I'll just need to wait and see what we get for this kill here. And I should also state as well that I'm in here with my lunar armor on, as well as my arm wand, but still a tier 40 or a tier 50 orb with this mystic one. I haven't been able to upgrade that just yet. In time though, but I still think we're doing alright damage even without it. A defender down here could be really helpful actually, just to get some defensive abilities in. Well, this fight went a lot better actually, and a lot quicker as well. That's our 4th one down, and some uncut dragonstones this time. Oh, and some Hydrix bolt tips just across the way. I'm really not sure why they're putting this stuff just all over the place. So let's add the Pillars of Ice mechanic to this, and we can see what this is going to do. And for this fight, I have brought along my little Cthulhu friend, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more DPS in. I can see that these crystals are going to come a bit closer this time, and I just really need to pay attention to when you're going to do the range stuff to me. Oh, it came really close in. What the hell? Some cold sap some of my prayer, that's not good. Surge away from that maybe? Oh, that's really not good. Okay, I don't like this one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, that one really didn't go well. Oh, this is not going well at all, this one actually. But composure, and we're back in the middle again, so let's just try DPS and protect range. And I also think by adding more mechanics to him, he's definitely getting some more hit points. Definitely think that's happening. You're not catching me off guard this time though. Apart from whenever you maybe do this twirly thing, which I'm not really sure how to get away from that. Examine sheer cold, it's actually got a level. Pure ice magic, it would be better to avoid it. That's what I'm trying to do, just don't sap my prayer please, that's very important to me. I'm really thinking I'm maybe just going to manage one kill here before I need to bank. Definitely a lot of mechanics just to try avoid now. And I'm doing an absolute piss poor job of trying to avoid this mechanic in particular. Man, I don't like that at all. DPS is incredibly slow here. This is definitely a lot tougher. So long as you just keep changing up this flurry stuff here, son, that's absolutely fine. I really don't like this ice spire at all, actually. I'm hoping that the rewards for this one are going to be a lot better though, because I'm really not enjoying this one in particular. Oh, this can absolutely just do one. I don't like that whatsoever. Oh, even 2 of them I hate even more. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. But in essence, this should be the best rewarded kill that I've got here so far, our 5th kill. Well, if we're able to do it. So all will be forgiven at the end of this. If you do drop us something rather spectacular, don't surge into the other one. So, you know, that's the deal that we've got here. You're not doing that attack just immediately again, are you? Do you always force me down into one area before you do this? I think you are, you absolute nasty bugger. Oh no, I can't go any further that way. No. Oh, awful, oh god, even more awful. This is pretty much the limit of my bossing, I'm afraid. I'm not very good with different mechanics, and this is definitely putting a lot of pressure on. I wonder if there's a good place to stand whenever we do this one. maybe right up close to it. Yes, because it spawns where you're stood, so then I can just kind of loop around it and then head this way. This other one though, I don't know if you can trick it maybe and then just run past. That kind of works actually, so I'll just do it where you stand with that. And back to the middle. This kill has already lasted over 7 minutes. I really don't think we're getting any speedrunning record for this fight whatsoever. Pillars out, let's get away from it. I don't know if this is the best time to do DPS to him actually. Are you more invulnerable when you're in this state? Well, I'm certainly am no matter what. Whoa. Right, come on, let's try kill him before we hit the 8-minute marker. Brilliant, that's our 5th kill of him. 8 crushed nests, 5 water talismans, and just 5 blue and green charms there. That's not really the best loot overall, I would say, in comparison to how much supplies that I used. Well, admittedly, that went pretty badly. So, let's make it even worse by adding on another mechanic, the exposed core mechanic. And let's test our combat abilities with this one now. Oh, are you starting off with this nonsense already? Indeed he is actually, that's just absolutely wonderful. I mean, at least they are slow, but it still gets too close to me every time. I don't think you're supposed to stand in the middle of it. Right, back to the flurry mechanics, and we'll look out for this new exposed one. And you are... oh... what is happening? Oh, I'm not sure. Attack icy arm left? What are we... I have no idea what the hell we're doing right now. Just attack icy arm left. Icy arm right. Icy arm left. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked in here. Holy crap, I'm getting my ass kicked in here. Do you enjoy being on the brink of death? Why don't you just suck a... At least it's safe deaths in here for hardcore Ironman, so we will attempt that again, and I would like to see what that mechanic was doing in particular. Not sure what icy arm left was. And we're starting straight off with it actually, so just attack icy arm left. Or is there a proper one that we attack? Do we actually just hit the arm? Is it just core in the middle that's suggesting otherwise? Let's do some devotion. That at least takes that away. And yes, I think we are hitting this arm over here. Let's try to get an Omni Power in. Oh, no chance. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there actually. If it's a DPS check, then yes, I might be a bit screwed here. We're doing the sappy to begin with. This mechanic is now fairly easy to me. I just should not stand in the middle here, let the two of them get to the side and then go this way. This icy core one though, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Should I attack the right arm? Is there maybe a specific arm to hit? I need to do devotion regardless. How much health does the arm have? Please don't just be a DPS check, because I really don't have the DPS to be doing this. No. Your Ring of Life saves you and is destroyed in the process. Ooh, I didn't know I was wearing that. That could have been bad actually. Right, I did a little bit of reading up there and it turns out that it is pretty much just a DPS check. But the left arm that I was originally attacking, that's possibly the best one for me to attack because it's weak against fire magic. So whenever it does that again, we'll attempt to smash through that arm just by using our fire magic. Which might be that mechanic coming up right about now because he normally traps me right in the centre. Yes. Okay, so let's hit the left arm. We'll get a devotion in here just to help us, and we'll DPS on the arm there. I don't know if we're doing a good job or not. Yes, we did. We did search, maybe? Okay. Well, we got out of that, but that was a lot tougher than it should have been there, actually. Oh, God. Just back to doing some flurry stuff, actually. Okay, this is nice and safe. Well, safe-ish. Another sap, that's fine. We'll just stand in the right place for it. I wonder if he always does these mechanics in a kind of order actually. So after this we might get an exposed core. Oh, that was really stupid running back into that. So yes, once we're done with this nonsense here, are you going to do the exposed core? He might actually. Okay, so it's always in some form of rotation. Here he comes down and we're just going to attack on the left arm. Devotion, just to stop some of this damage. And just DPS our little hearts out here actually. There, it's done. Brilliant. Right, let's go through. And I got caught in one of the icicles trying to get a bit of fish that I dropped rather than eat, so that was nice. I'm definitely starting to learn the mechanics of it. I'm never very good though whenever it comes to DPS checks, which is why I find it really difficult trying to kill the ambassador. And that's on my main actually, never mind on this hardcore idiot here, seeing as his DPS really isn't the best here whatsoever. Sappy time. Oh, this is going to be tight, this one here. We are just okay. But this should be exposed core once again. So, yep, you bring your head down, son. Let's get onto this arm. Usual devotion. Then we'll try get a nice Omni power up and running as well. Oh no, actually we're not doing much DPS at all this one. Oh no, come on, please hit it, please. Oh! We did hit it, just not in time. Damn, this one's tough. Well, I started another fight, and we are instantly doing this exposed core actually, so let's hopefully see if we can get the DPS up just enough to smash through it. I wish I had a little health bar or something just to see my progress. That's it done, okay. That's still tough, that. You really need to manage your adrenaline, which I never do. But it looks as if we're gearing up to have another exposed core, so I suppose it's just practice, isn't it? Right, straight onto this arm, and usual tactics of devotion, then hopefully followed by an Omni power, which we are hitting it. We just need to do a little bit more DPS afterwards just to break through. And there we go, that's it done. Really dislike DPS checks. Don't like this either. And this couldn't have gone any worse for me actually. I literally just used an Omni power by mistake. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to get through this one in time. Let's just see if we can use some of these threshold abilities. Okay, that was enough. Don't even need an Omni power. Maybe just need an asphyx? I'm not even going to worry about personal records or anything with this fight. I would just like one kill with this mechanic active. Then I will be actually quite satisfied. But my new favourite part coming up. Come on. Right on asphyxing. Is that going to be enough? Yes. Okay. That's doing at least enough damage there. And has given me enough adrenaline to keep going. Take my Omni power now, you uh-oh. This one was a bit tighter than I would have liked it to have been, but at least we're now definitely getting that mechanic down here as well. Although admittedly, I have used up a lot of my resources and we are over 7 minutes into this kill and I reckon we're now just about half health. I don't think I'm going to have the supplies to do this. The Glacior's defense is bolstered. I'm not quite sure what the hell that means, but I hope that doesn't mean you're invulnerable here at the moment, son, because you've got 20k remaining, and I have no supplies remaining. So you're either going to need to die, or sadly I'm going to need to die, which 17k remaining. Probably going to be me then, isn't it? Well, especially if you're going to do another one of these nice fun core ones, eh? Right. Let's get that in, then do this fix. Okay, that was a lot tougher there. I sadly don't think this is going to be possible. Really close. I'm not sure why his defense has been bolstered though. That's our last piece of food, sadly. Oh, 12k remaining. That's really irritating. Well, that's my prayer out, and he's got 10k health remaining. Oh, damn, we got really close. Just no way I'm going to be able to do another 10k damage within the time that I've got remaining here. Well, we'll not go out without a fight. Oh well, we might actually be going out without a fight because we don't do any DPS here. Damn it. Oh, we got annoyingly close. We even blew up his arm as well. Granted, a 15-minute fight for that really wasn't worth it. Well, unfortunately, I think the 3 mechanics active are just a little bit too much for this idiot. At least we can kill him with 2 of the mechanics activated. So, for funsies, let's just turn on all of the mechanics and see how quickly we die. Right, Frosty, let's do this. We'll at least see what these new mechanics are. Oh, and of course we start off with the one that keeps killing me. At least this time we do know how to kind of circumvent it, so as long as we can get some DPS in, which so far so bad, we might be able to do it, or we might just be about to fail on the very first mechanic. Yep, I'm just going to pretend that that didn't happen there. Right then, Frosty, let's do this. Oh, you absolute motherfucker. He does start off with 365,000 health at this point, So that's a hell of a lot of damage that I'm just never going to be able to do. I can't even break his arm at this point. Apart from whenever I do it there, just to prove myself wrong. The icicles are just coming from the right hand side this time. Now they're coming from the left. Is that specific to anything? It might be specific to something. Oh. Right, okay. Fair enough. I think someone could have warned me about his lethal fart mechanic. Well, this just seems to be the new norm starting off here, trying to take out this bloody arm to begin with. Come on, adrenaline! It's going well, I'll have you know. Well, at least this time we're starting off with a mechanic that I can actually manage. A nice flurry. Yes, I know how to protect the right thing this time. And this mechanic is absolutely fine as well. You take a nice little omnipower there. That was the wrong mechanic actually. Oh no, it's the cannon. I have no idea what you do. Maybe the whole point is just to die. You need to check those bowel movements, mister. This is disgraceful. We are doing the cannon right from the get-go. Do we do protect from devotion? Yes, that's right, protect from devotion. Devotion does seem to kind of fix things there. Oh, there's another thing to try remember. He is immune to all damage while there are glacites nearby. Hello, little glacites. Would you all like to die? Is this like the normal one where you have to kill them in a specific order? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm doing this part right or not. I think we just take out the minions and then shatter their cores. That's fairly easy, actually. How many more mechanics have I got to learn? We've got the fart one and we've got minions there. Is there many more? Now, is this sappy sappy or is this another fart cannon? What are you doing this time? Depends if I come out from this kind of area there. I think this is sappy sappy. Yes, it is. He's really not holding back at all this time, is he? That was a bad place to get caught. I couldn't even imagine how this is going to be in hard mode. Not whatsoever. This is definitely hard enough. But then again, my stats really aren't the best for this, so I'm surprised that I'm getting anything done at all here. Right, we have another cannon and the sun seems to have gone black. Did I devotion in time? Not sure if I got that devotion in on time or not. And for once, I'm in agreement with you, Xanadra. Well, this is definitely going to be a fun boss to test out our abilities with, and just see if we can push ourselves any further than having 2 active mechanics. But I think for the moment in time, we should just stick to the things that we are able to kill, which includes this boss with 0 mechanics active, because at least we can kill him and even get an improved record and get some rather decent loot even with 0 mechanics active. Well, this has definitely been a nice welcome break away from all of the skilling that I've been doing recently, but I'm definitely going to need to get some more practice in with this boss. Although I've got to say that the summoning drops in particular from him are going to be very, very handy, because 75 summoning for Prif is a hell of a requirement to get, so anything that's going to help me out with that, I'm more than happy to do. But at the time of recording, that is the latest boss out for RuneScape, so I hope you guys are enjoying killing him, and doing it a bit more successfully than myself. And thank you very much for watching this episode as well, even if it was quite infuriating just watching me fail at all of the mechanics. And if you are feeling kind, why not give the video a like, and subscribe to our channel as well, just to keep up to date with our hardcore idiot journeys. But I've got a few more 0 mechanic kills to do here with this boss, so if you'll excuse me, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now everyone, bye bye.